Danielle, you'll be fighting for a world title this weekend against Jessa Khan. You competed for one many times. You know, the audience knows you. They don't really know who she is. Is there expectations because of this?
Uh, Expectations, yes, I'm gonna submit Jessa Khan.
That's the only expectation?
Expect a lot. Expect this to be an exciting match. Expect this to. I feel like our match is probably gonna be the most exciting one. There's a lot of good fights on the card. Secondly, I think Stamp It versus Ham. I think that's also gonna be a really exciting fight. Two talented girls, but me and Jess are pretty technical, pretty exciting, and we're small, so it's gonna be really cool.
It's going to be fast and furious, you think?
Fast and Furious, yeah.
Right.
Probably better.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you guys competed a few years back. Is revenge something that has been a theme for this training camp leading up to the fight, or do you push that all out?
I wouldn't say revenge, but I think our last match, it's more motivating that I get to go against her again, and I want to prove that that wasn't me. I want to prove that I'm a different person, and yeah, that's not going to be the same. I'm coming after that belt, and she's in my way, so I'm going to submit her.
You're 27 years old right now. Young, sorry, young. 27 years old, young. When is the prime years? We know the prime years of a fighter, like an MMA fighter, right? It's usually like late 20s, early 30s. What is the prime years for a grappler?
That kind of depends because I feel like the generation now, it's like going from 19 to 22 or 21, but then when they go against high-level people or even just local tournaments, it's now catching up where the late 20s or, most champions are between 29 to 36 years old, 36-year-olds being the oldest. But, I think it's a balance. I don't think it's really necessarily age. I feel like the younger you are, you're still developed. You may have the skills physically, but mentally you're probably still trying to put the pieces together. And then once you're like older, when you're in your prime, I'd say 31 or 32 is probably like your biggest prime. You have the pieces, technique, you're physically stronger than you were when you were like 21 or 20, but then you get older, and then that starts to catch up to you, and then once you pass your prime, then you're kind of getting beat up, which sucks as for old people.
Yeah. That's life, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And you look like you're ready. You know what I mean? Like physically, you look really fit. Have you felt any better?
Similarly, I've been asked this. The last time that we actually fought, like I had a hard training camp, kind of the last time we competed against each other. But I got injured a lot, and I think with this camp, I trained with people who were high level, who didn't want to hurt me, but they still pushed me. Where versus the last one, I could go against or travel to certain gyms, or train with girls who were getting ready for fights, and they would try to hurt me. So. But this camp, I've been focused on my health, my training. No injuries or anything.
Yeah, that's the bad side of the sport, right?
Yeah. I had a bad injury during that time.
Yeah, you should be in a safe environment, right? But sometimes stuff happens, and with this, Jessa told me earlier that she's been hitting arm bars in practice, but she wants to go for the choke. What's your response to that?
I'm going for a choke too, but whatever she gives me.
Double, you can't have a double choke, right?
No, but I think you have a double arm bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to have a double arm bar, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm expecting a really, like I said earlier, fast and furious and aggressive match, and we will have a champion crowned at the end of the night. How exciting does that feel?
Feels pretty exciting, like I said before, I feel like I've been training for this match and specifically for Jessa since like May, maybe April. And studying her every day. I'm just ready to I want to put all my work on the mat once I get there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous, mostly like leading up to it, but like once we slap hands, it's on.
Definitely. One last thing, Angela Lee, she came out and revealed a lot of things about her career and her family in that article. And I think it struck a chord with a lot of fighters, especially female fighters, and what they go through. Did it affect you?
In some ways, yes. And we have people have different situations, different lives, but with with everything that happened recently, which I'm sorry for. You know, I think it's just really important for fighters to, you know, as they get older, or just not just fighters, but anyone. But I think people have a hard time trying to talk to people, so I think it's really important that we normalize talking to others, or, you know, you're not alone. And you know, I don't disagree with anything she said. So I think it's what she's doing right now, Fight Story for the fighters. I think it's a really good thing.
Definitely phenomenal. And, you know, fighters they have egos, and they have, you know, like, it's a tough man game, tough woman game, right? So it's you know,
It makes you feel like you just have to fight through it, just get over it.
Yeah.
When really, the more you just get over it, it catches up to you mentally.
definitely. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for having
All
me.
right.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dom Lau here from One Championship. You are tuned into the best damn martial arts news outlet anywhere in Asia. SCMP Martial Arts, baby. Give them a follow.